Stay down, Falcone. We can end this now.
You got a lot to learn, kid.
Kid, you don't know how old I am? Oh, snap. Okay, yeet. All right. What's up, guys? It's Philippe, your boy, favorite dabbing African. I'm back. I had to pause. I had to stop that gameplay, but I'm pretty much going to make that its own separate video, as you guys have probably already seen. And I'm just going to continue right where I left off, because I had to go pick my sissy up from school. You can probably hear her singing in the background. Not in the bathroom. In the background. If you do hear some sentient singing, that's because it's her. All right, but anyway, without any further ado, let's get our Batman. Let's get our homeless children and turn them into our sidekicks and dive right into this.
All right.
Let's
find Falcone.
But yo, look how clean this is. Look how clean that suit is. All right, we got the balcony. Look at Falcone. Look at him.
Good point of entry.
All right. Got this dude with his e-cigarette. What else I gotta look at? Is that it? Oh, I got a Monu. Oh, okay. So we gotta get on top of the joint and probably peep inside of the window. Spawn on everybody. Okay. Oh, yo. Okay. We got this baddie in a dress. Let's peep what's popping with her patrons. She got a Patreon account?
Again? Christ, Kimmy. What did they pinch him for now? Some hit down at the docks. Nikki? No. I didn't think he was a hatchet man. You and me both. Well, does he got an alibi? Honey, I'm always his alibi.
I guess this is some sort of Patreon party.
Tell me another.
What's the difference between the Mafia and City Council?
I don't know. Aren't they the same thing?
Only one of them is organized.
Ooh. You're cute.
So, are you alone?
Not anymore, I'm not.
Ooh, what? We got this dude making moves on the Black and Beautifuls right now, okay? Like, she's like, oh my god, tell me another joke. Oh my god, you're so funny. Why did the chicken cross the road? Oh my god, I don't know why. To get executed in the McDonald's factory. Oh my god, you're so funny. That's so dang.
The white rose. Falcone's symbol.
A red rose after tonight.
What's that, a threat? Yo, Batman is out for blood. Why is year one so brutal?
You make your round?
Yeah, no broken bones. Still healing from the last time, I bet. All it took was a couple of C notes this time. Nice and easy. Nice and easy, my ass. I know you burned powder tonight. The whole city can smell it.
I thought this dude was just talking. Oh, never mind. They just look the same. Maybe they twins. So I was gonna say, we got one twin hitting on Girla, and then the other twin's just hitting on Duda.
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be
So
Falcone's hideout.
We got one dude just looking there with nothing in his pocket.
4 armed guards.
That Fortnite gun?
Stealth not an option.
I mean, I know it's an X-ray scan, but
I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by.
that cut me off. Everybody's packing in here. Even the baby girls are packing. All right, link it. There we go. Link. She got the derpiest smile I've ever seen on her legs. So I can come out the cut and take that dude down right while they're talking about what they about to do in the next 5 minutes. Board games. Link him to the pillar. Boy, if you do not link, I will personally come in the game and force you to. Okay, so we're gonna grab him by the jaw and be like, you better talk, or else this jaw's gonna be sideways. Yeah, I'm threatening like that. Okay, there was one over here. I thought I saw another one over here. Alright. He is standing there very awkwardly. Okay, he's talking to them. I was like, who is he talking to? So we're gonna link this dude to the light? And then what are we about to do after that? We're gonna throw a battering at the... Okay, so we're gonna clash. We're gonna grab that dude, turn his jaw sideways, and then we're gonna grab another dude and then just slam him amongst the table. And then while we're doing that, we're gonna pull a battering out of our left pocket and just throw that, and then it's gonna at the wire and then drop the lamp on this dude, and he's gonna be dressed up as a lamp. That's gonna be his Halloween costume. If he ain't got one already, that's gonna be it. All right, we set. We got the whole plan set up. Now what do we do? Almost there. Oh, and this guy. Okay, obviously, yeah. We can't just walk right past him. He's not gonna let us handle that. We gotta. That ain't gonna fly with him. So, balcony gun, balcony railing. Yes, link it, and then we gon' let's see how we're gonna take this dude out. We're probably gonna jump like no one's gonna see that. That's it.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
Alfred, that was some good timing, Alfred, because I had just finished
Very
the
good,
second
sir.
you said it.
Your turn to crash
The second
his
you asked.
party.
All right, let's do this. Let's see it. Let's see this whole plan fold down. Oh, okay. I forgot I gotta press buttons. I was really about to just sit down and watch this. I was about to go make myself a snack too. E. That dude made the same face he did before. Oh, Q. My God, Batman, you didn't have to give that man's a nosebleed. Jesus. All right, throw the joint. Oh my God, I gotta aim. What happens if I miss? That's what happens. Okay, so that didn't work out. The whole Halloween costume thing did not work, but at least we still kicked the crap out of this man. All right. Excuse me. Hi, how you doing? I'm just gonna walk by. Don't mind me. I'm just batting. Knock him out. Q, come on, pull it left. E, down. Boy, don't you think you ain't about to spend a single bit of that ammo? You ain't about to waste none of that. As a matter of fact, I'm being nice to you by doing that. You ain't wasting nothing today. All that money was worth it. Oh my God, we got a bowling coach out here. Making sure you don't go. I was joking. I wasn't serious.
You got no goddamn right to be here.
Look how much all this costs. What is with this cliche? All this stuff costs so much money and you're just gonna wreck it?
Hell.
This is vandalism. That's what you sound. Okay, aim it. We missed. I was really hoping on breaking that man's spine.
How about this one?
Oh my God, what would happen if I
Sneak up on
didn't
me.
beat that?
EMP armed.
I mean, you might want to find a different hiding spot. Shift E! Alright, perfect. Yes. We done took all this man's power out.
Yeah. You think that's gonna work? I'm gonna light up this whole goddamn place.
My God!
Get your goddamn hands off of my suit!
Oh, you sound like King Dedede.
Stay down, Falcone. We can end this now.
You got a lot to learn, kid.
Kid, you don't know how old I am? Oh, snap. Okay. Yeet down, boy. This dude's got choppers in the ceiling, bro. He bought that. Where'd he bought that from?
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
Okay. Here. Oh my God. This is what I'm in warfare right now. That was insane. Aim for the gun. Because if we hurt this man, if we get a single scratch, you've lost.
You've lost, Falcone.
That sounds really superhero.
I can feel a few more rounds.
Ooh! He's like,
All right.
you better start talking before I put you in that fire and have you for
Where
dinner.
are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here? Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing. And it ain't a dead bat.
E.
Yeah.
My God. And now TMZ is about to catch
Still
us
wanna
and
play
frame us to
games?
look
We're
like
all
we're about to
being
kill
played
this
here,
man.
including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right? But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now.
Nah, you better say everything else. You said this much. You better give us the rest.
Go ahead. Give him a show. I'll be walking free by tomorrow morning.
Utilize. Nah, we're gonna arrest him. I'm not gonna whoop this man as much as I want to. We ain't trying to get in more trouble than we need to be. Alright. So we're gonna hang you up right here. Hopefully you don't fall down. I made sure at least one foot is standing
while
on the
you
jump so
still
you don't fall down.
It's the Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You wanna save this city? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Damn.
Thanks for the assist.
No problem. My
Now we
pleasure.
only have to take one of you down. Open fire!
What? It better be him, because that ain't gonna be me. You need me, alright? I'm out. Peace.
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was found dangling over a 50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view. Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years. But after this dramatic arrest and evidence released by the GCPD's Lieutenant Gordon, Falcone's going away for a long, long time. And speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about: the Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne
I have
Enterprises
so much
tower
to say,
was a reassuring
and not
sight.
enough time to say
You
it.
knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham, that this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here in the company of gangsters, may be just as crooked as his parents. In his defense, Wayne fired back saying,
"Whoever fabricated these lies about my family, they will get what they deserve. Understood?"
in a world where the Waynes,
Are you
our golden
serious?
family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up to? The supposed hero Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
Are you serious? I refuse to shake his hand. That's that angry stunt. I'm angry too. I refuse to shake this man's hand, and they still suspect? That make them even more
This
suspect?
entire cave,
Master Bruce?
everything I built. I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die. If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me? Alfred!
Yo. I'm lost, bro. Like, what? Did you stick up for Harvey in front of Falcone? You and 39% of players shut Harvey out of the private meeting with Falcone? 67% of people let him in? Ah. Okay, let's see what else. Did you provide the quote for Vicky's story? Okay. I probably shouldn't have provided the quote then. The quote, not the coat. Provide the quote for Vicky Vale. Did you break the dog shooter's arm? You and 51 other players showed mercy. 51%. Okay. Who did you give Falcone's data to? Okay. How did Batman deal with Falcone at the end? So only 18% of people decided to beat that ass. Okay. I mean, I really thought it was a good idea not to, because like I do the goodest of the good and people put me on the blacklist. So okay, continue.
When your parents died, they left me as caretaker of their estate, their son, and their secrets. I would never betray them.
I don't know why that face made me laugh. He's like, boy, if you don't...
Your...
Hell of a view.
Uh-oh.
Bruce,
This dude's
the
about to
Wayne
come
name
through
is
with a
toxic.
knife.
I have to do what's best for my campaign. What's best for Gotham. I have to distance myself.
I will find
There's a whole bunch of chemistry that I'm kind of hyped for now. That came out of
along with
nowhere.
anyone who stands in my way.
Follow Batman's adventures wherever comic books are sold. I don't read comics, but I love superheroes. So I'm gonna start episode 2 because this is only 18 minutes long, so that's probably gonna be about like a 10-minute game. But I don't want to do y'all like that. I want to give y'all a little more entertainment because I know it's about to be a break before I play the next episode. So let me give y'all something. So previously on Batman, the Telltale series. That was the worst voice impression ever. I was trying to sound like a 1945.
The revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
These graphics are clean.
Mr. Wayne,
this computer is
thank you
trash,
for
but
opening
these
your
graphics
house
are
to us.
clean, boy.
Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone?
Rip.
Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Shut up, Cal.
Don't you know not to corner a
Falcone?
wild animal?
I almost said Calphony.
It's dangerous.
You don't have to do it like that. Like, how much those goggles
I
cost?
bet.
This is Selina.
She's like, I think I like this guy instead. This dude, like, what's his name? Harvey Dent.
How
I
many?
like him, but you know, his lips are too dry. I think I want some.
I'd have to count the pieces.
I need to shut the hell up.
Falcone's calling.
Where are they?
We're all being played here, including you.
Why does Carmine Falcone sound like Chewbacca? He's like,
It's the Waynes.
I don't like this guy. He's ugly, he's mean, and he dresses like a rapper who's trying to come back. Helicopters, rain, clouds, steam, air polluting gas. Wayne Memorial Auditorium. Dusty buildings, police cars walking by, and this dude who looks broke as all hell. And who do we have? Bruce Wayne, walking the streets of Gotham.
You don't have to do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
His eyelids were dark as mine. Umbrella, Ella. No one knows that song.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us.
You know what's upsetting? Those
You should see
old
this.
lady glasses you're wearing, Alfred. Like, what do you do? Fix your style, bro.
I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
How could you hide this from me, Alfred? For all these years...
What would you have me do? You were a child. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
I mean, you did let me down, but we still
How could I
friends, though.
hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you.
Whether I like it or
I
not.
won't let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think. You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
All right. So, I mean, we gonna start picking clues here? I mean, actually, no. This is the alley where he got shot. So I thought this was just a random
standing
spot.
here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Oh, word? Okay. Look at graffiti. This graffiti painted probably last week might have something to do with the past. We gotta investigate.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible.
Looking like Iron
Sadly,
Man.
he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave, just like him.
Brave
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that.
Put young Bruce Wayne in Smash Bros. You
He was
saw
always so
those
good to
moves he
me.
was pulling? For Wilma Beads.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Tough. This man's getting all the flashbacks. This is so tough right now.
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want!
Nothing personal, just business. They told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
My man said, boy, if you don't... And then he came for the hookup. Oh my god.
Tell Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Oh, he sure did. That man clapped back. In the eye. In the nipple. No. Oh my god. I don't know why the death of the Waynes gets me every time. Every time. Make the mistake. You already made the mistake.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
But how come you remember it differently only now? I mean, I know that happens in real life, but still. Broken memories. I don't know. I mean, maybe it could have been done pretty well the way it already was done. I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of 50-50 on that. This looks like a scene from RoboCop. Hello? Why were you so rude about that?
Getting you
I
in to
know
see
you're
Falcone
trying to
like this?
get these people on the case.
I don't have to tell you
but
how
don't
many
gotta,
rules we're breaking.
Look who it is.
Now, don't
that
get me
dude
wrong.
that
I'm
smacked the
always here
taste
for
out
you.
of my
This
last
could land us
intro.
both in
Or
hot
in
water.
episode, what episode was that? 2?
I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time you disappeared behind closed doors with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about.
I actually...
Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
I'll let him know.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, well, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing, but everything's been a little busy.
I'm up.
You never struck me as a humble guy, Bruce. Your friend gave us the whole case against Falcone. A catalog of his entire criminal empire.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya.
I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
She said, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I was like,
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary.
It was clean.
He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
We're lucky
Well,
to have him.
whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
I should sound.
All right,
I need to.
Falcone's inside.
I should have went with a different
Say
answer,
what you
'cause I
gotta
need to
say.
sound iffy
We'll
about
be out
it,
here.
you know what I mean? Episode 2. I'm actually gonna play this joint with the keyboard and mouse a lot more until I get my new PC built. Cause like, right? Oh my god!
The hell, Bruce Wayne?
Yes, it is me, Bruce Wayne.
You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me.
Damn. He said,
good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
You look like you tangled with the wrong guy.
This is nothing. You should have seen me before I became boss.
Come on, man, trying to show off.
I'd show up all beat to hell. Your father had sewn me back together. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close.
Don't call him Tommy.
More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family.
Boy, don't you
I
even
thought you'd
dare
have
pull that
figured that
card.
out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to your dense party. Maybe I should have spelled it out.
Watch it, Falcone. I still see some unbroken bones.
Tough guy, eh?
You have no
I bet
idea.
you came to kick some answers out of me, huh? Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
No, I'm not touching anything. It's not in my place. Is he real? Oh my god. Bruce, don't be stupid. Hurt him eases pain. What does hurt him mean? I'm gonna go with eases pain.
Uh, 40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch.
What's
You
he
got more of
implying?
her in you.
I think my man got some. I don't know if I can
There's
say
a
that.
kindness in you. You care about people. Even mean old bastards like me.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
I think we need to put some truth serum in that.
You
that
can't trust
tube.
anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
Yo!
They're waiting for you in hell!
Film!
Montoya!
What did you do?
The bastard had to die.
Hands in the air! Stand
Her
down!
veins!
Get
She's
us out
got
there!
that
Secure
savage
this door!
juice!
No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Bro! Oh my god. We was just chilling.
Deep shit.
We was getting close to getting close
I bought
to
us
getting
some
down to
time,
business,
but not
and
much.
then
It's gonna get out sooner or later.
no way.
Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close. We were this close.
Something was wrong with her.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
No, it's deeper
Just
than
doesn't
that,
make any
Harvey.
sense.
I
She'd
saw
never do
those
anything
veins.
to hurt the department.
She had to have that savage stuff on her. I don't know why I'm talking about
This case
serious,
meant
but
justice
I'm
for
getting into this
1,000
right now.
unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
We can't act until we know the whole story.
Well, a simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Okay, but
Then
that's
we
like the
need the
lowest of the low.
complex
That's the
facts, like how
standardest
and
of
why.
the standard.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything.
Got you.
I have to know why she did this.
Let the world's greatest detective handle this joint right now.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
The veins. Yeah, it's all in the veins. It has to be. Your skin.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin. Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Swipe up.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence.
She was dosed with that
There was a
Bassos
voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop
combo.
that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
You have to remember more, Montoya. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
Yo, Oswald was in the building in disguise.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. How is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
Let's do it.
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Okay.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Vicky, you so...
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened.
A police sergeant, Renee Montoya.
Wait, Sergeant Montoya?
You didn't get this from me.
Better keep your mouth shut, baby girl. Swear to God. If anyone finds out I'm the bat. Alright, I'm gonna end it right here because I've been playing for 40 minutes. I don't want to make this too long. So yeah, check out that Lambo or that whatever it is. It's really nice. Those clip art bats, boy.
They're Cobblepot drug Montoya
Alright,
himself,
I'm out
or
of
someone
here,
else is
guys.
using his revolutionary rhetoric.
Stay funky fresh.
Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search.
Wipe your
I'll
wipe
run a
your
trace
mirrors,
on his cell.
alright?
In the meantime,
So
we
you can
have to
wake up and
find
see
out
your
what we can
beautiful
do about
faces
this
in the
drug.
morning, okay?
The
I'm out.
computer's been
Peace. I gotta go
analyzing
make
the
myself a
chemicals from
sandwich, alright? I'm
Montoya's
out.
bloodstream.
Peace.